Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey guys, it's Amanda.
It's always a process getting in here.
The things we do for you guys.
Yes, what a drama it was. We were shut out of the studio, but we are here. We are ready. So much has happened since we've last spoken.
I feel like I am like Perez Hilton and I'm indulging in all this.
I know, and we're like trying to keep in the know on everything.
Everything.
It's so funny because we were supposed to have like an episode recorded earlier for you guys, and we're like, let's just stick to our previous Wednesday because we thought that Kenny was maybe dropping a video with receipts, but it was like some hacked shit that like it wasn't really his YouTube.
So disappointing. I was like, what can this man possibly say?
Yeah, you were ready to attack. We were like, we're just going to schedule this later in case he drops anything. But thank God
he's going into hiding.
He shut his mouth. Now, I just will say quickly, if you guys hear any little bells or sounds, Amanda's son, little puppy Enzo, is here with us in studio. You should be very jealous of my view because I can see him laying on her chair and he is so sweet. I don't know how I'm going to focus.
Mama's just waiting for him to be one so he could be a little less crazy.
A little less fragile, a little less crazy. They do not, honestly, in my experience, I don't know if they calm down.
Don't tell me that.
Like my dog is a toy monster.
Just took your balls away. Please calm down.
I know he just got neutered. Oh, my little post-op baby. But yeah, I've never had a dog that was so obsessed with like toys and playtime like my baby Cash. And it's a new world. Like I always had, like my girl Bambi, like all my dogs were kind of like this. Like she was such a diva where she's like, I will be in the bed and then I will move to the couch and then I will be outside sunbathing. But she's always in a horizontal position. And like when I would give her a toy, she's like, bitch, what is that?
I'm
like,
chasing shit.
She's looking at it and she's like, you can't be serious.
You go fetch it.
Yeah, she's like, go get it. That's yours.
That's so funny. My dog growing up was like that too. She was very just like prima donna, doing her thing. Yeah, I can agree.
And like my dog Cash has like a full life. He has his own friends. We went to a doggy birthday party this past weekend with our little boys.
Cassidy, I can't updo your doggy parties.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to your little boy, Scotty. We had such a time at the birthday party. She even had little white paws, like the white claws with his face on them. It was the cutest little doggy birthday. Oh my goodness. We loved that little boy. And it was just so fun for all of them. Please check out our content. You will not be disappointed.
Yes. You guys can check it out on social media.
Yes. Okay. So let's get into it. Last week, I can't even believe like the time that has passed. The last episode we had just found out, unfortunately, Jana and Kenny split up. And at the time, we were thinking like, oh, this was like maybe a cheating scandal. Like we were just kind of going off of what the rumors were swirling, but no one had made a statement at the time of our last recording.
But now we know.
Now we know, and it's more disturbing and disgusting than we could have ever thought.
It's way worse.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that at all.
I know. I'm truly, truly disgusted in him and in humanity and in men at this point in time.
I just really want a little shout out to men real quick. Stop wasting bitches' time. Like, stop it. God. Leave us the hell alone if you're not ready for us.
Yes.
Poor Janae, queen. She should be someone's wife right now.
Yeah.
She should be planning her future with some, and instead you wasted her time. For what? For what?
And we were trying so hard to like not feed into it. Like we were seeing traces of little things on Beyond the Villa when we had seen how he was about their living arrangement and stuff. And it's like, you're only there for a couple months, like 3 months max. And you weren't excited to like live together after being long distance. Like that was really sus. And we tried really to like be like, okay, like let's not like, we didn't want to sit here and like judge their relationship and the pace they were going at and giving grace that it was 8 months and whatever. But like, there are signs and he's a dirtbag.
Yeah, regardless, I can tell that she was way more into him than he was to her. And, you know, another note out to my chicks out there, don't ever love a man more than he loves you.
I think.
Point blank, period.
I think, too, it's like she just shows up with such love. And she's like that with everybody. And she's so happy-go-lucky. And like, it's almost like she's just like pouring like this joy and light And it's just like easy to pass it off. I'm like, oh, he's a guy. Like she just was always giving him the benefit of the doubt. You can see if you watch it back, like she's always softening things. Like he would say, like he would be like blunt or cold and she'd be like, haha, Kenny, like laugh it off. And it's like, no, just take it for what it is. Like sit back for a second and realize like he's not matching your energy. And that was just so sad because she deserves the world and then some.
And that's another example of a man will show you exactly who he is.
Yeah. And I will say,
believe him.
We saw, so what we had seen from last week, Janae made a really nice statement and she kept it vague. She didn't really say much of anything. You guys have probably seen, like, she was like, look, I'm just confirming that we are no longer together. And, you know, she said, I've seen the theories out there, meaning cheating and stuff. And she's like, it's definitely worse than what I've seen, but like, I'm moving forward and like, thank you guys for the love. And that's it. Then Kenny made a statement making it seem like
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Stop hanging out with Sierra.
It was like, here's the thing. Actually, I just want to say, like, I think AI checkers are bullshit. Like, you can put anything that I've written in there and it's going to say that. But I mean, what he said was such a generic bullshit ass fucking statement.
I didn't read it and think, aw, like I thought it was
like,
shut up.
And he almost said it in a way where he was just like, this wasn't going to work long term, but I wish her so much love and happiness and like blah, blah on this next chapter. And then she got mad because it's not even like he owned anything. Like he could have said without even saying what it was, like, you know, I feel like, you know, this is on me and like you know, whatever for Janae, like I apologize, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm wishing her the best. And like, I take accountability for my role in this breakup and like, whatever. And he didn't have to say anything, but he made it seem like this was like some cordial, like separation, which we all knew it wasn't. Cause in a matter of hours, like everything flipped on its head.
Once he said something, everyone was like, you know what?
You know what? Yes.
You are this, and this,
yes.
and this. Clout chasing.
Yes. So basically Janae, after that statement, she was like, what a load of shit. She goes, well, Kenny, shut the fuck up. Don't piss me off. You took no accountability. Don't make it seem like what it's not. And she just like said without saying, you know, like, check yourself. Then her friends were like, okay, sis, like we got your back. If you're not going to say it, we will. And everyone, it was Leah, it was Serena, it was Kaylor, it was Liv. They all poured out with statements of their own, calling him a racist, calling him a clout chaser. And then we really got a picture of what happened when Janae's friend Charmaine released a story post. And in that story post, she like gave examples of things that Janae found in Kenny's phone. So what we know is like Janae found examples of messages in Kenny's phone where he was saying he was essentially with her just for clout, for money, for brand deals, and making racist remarks about her and not liking Black women.
I really need those receipts to come out.
To know that you were lying beside somebody so nasty, like laying next to the devil at night. Somebody here who's wasting your time, your life, preying off of you for your status and who you are for money and personal gain and not even interested in you, period. Is so sick and twisted and a racist motherfucker. And all of their friends, like half of them are Black too. And you knew it had to be to this level where like even his boys cut him off. Everybody did. Thank God. Oh, are you tearing up?
I feel for her.
I know. It's disgusting.
Because it's like one thing to be with someone for clout. Like,
yes.
A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Louis. But to like not like she's so beautiful and to like say you're not even attracted to her. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. People have preferences, but like that's just such a waste of her fucking time, loser.
Don't make me cry at this.
It's just sad. I can't imagine what she's feeling.
I know.
You know, you love someone so much.
And then you're like degraded in every aspect. It's not even like, oh, like he kind of used you. Like even just the fact that it's like you never even saw me for me is so disgusting. And I wish him exactly what he deserves is all I'll say on
and that clout, you're losing all them fucking followers.
I know.
Rightfully
love
so.
to see it. God's work in front of us. So Charmaine, Janae's friend, said like, she was kind of being sarcastic, like, oh, ladies, make sure you check your men's phones and search for keywords like, and then she just like listed things that are obviously what we can deduce, some of what Janae found. And some of those things were like, and like trigger warning, like if this is too much, please skip ahead because it is disgusting. Like he said, like, I don't like black women. I thought I would get more money from this. I'm faking this relationship. Going on the show would be for clout. I can't wait to be done with this so I can fuck hella bitches.
I have no words. That's so disgusting. And any woman that would even look this man's way after all this coming out is crazy.
That is crazy. And the sad truth is, oh, they will. And they're going to justify it. And they're going to this and that. And it's incomprehensible. And it makes me so sad for her. I know that like, and I just, may she find peace in knowing that like, as she heals, like she was protected. Like she has just been redirected in the best way. This is among the most vulgar shit you could ever see. And like even just the people he surrounded himself with must be a whole lie. If you're this racist pig, like your whole life is a lie. And I feel like the only reason he was able to get away with it too was because they were long distance. So like he could put on his little act for as long as he needed to and then go about his life.
I feel like as a Latina, I'm so embarrassed. I know he's Dominican and I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm so embarrassed. Yeah. Especially because both, I would say, I have a lot of black people in my family, and I'm pretty sure he does too. Yeah. So it's just so disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, I truly cannot even imagine. And it's like already as a black woman, you have enough to worry about. And this is your safe space. This is your person.
And honestly, Janae, you are so beautiful. Just, I would
inside
say like,
and out. It's not even, she's everything.
Yeah. No offense. He's not even cute.
No.
He's so
girl.
I'm like the nerve of this man.
He is just
thinking he's God's gift.
Scum of the earth. Ugh. And I stand by what I said. Like what made him special was Janae.
Of course. He had no substance to him at all.
No.
None.
There's nothing. We can look at somebody like Miguel and we can say, what a beautiful fucking man as a human being, as a partner, as like obviously we love Miguel because we love Leah, but Miguel is a stand-up guy that you can say they are both such wonderful people. Like I could not look at Kenny and be like, there's anything there for me to look at.
And I feel like poor Leah, like you think about, or even Janae, all of them, going on TV, you put your whole life out there, and your partner's supposed to be your safe space. Supposed to be like you're like, you know, you're seeing all these comments, like, babe, ignore it. And I'm sure Miguel does this all the time because Leah's anxiety, she's like literally saying, me, I have anxiety like crazy. And I can tell she's the same, but she is so good because she has a partner that's just so strong, loves her so much, accepts her for who she is. Yeah. And then you have a piece of shit like Kenny.
Yeah. There was nothing there for me even before we knew this. So it's like, it's really only down here for you, buddy. And truly, like, I'm so glad he was exposed. Like this, I just want to say, like, this is what we mean by sisterhood, by girl code. When you look at last season compared to this season, there is no comparison.
None.
The way that these women wrapped their arms around Janae, the way that these women put themselves out there. They didn't care what the repercussions were. They were like, don't worry, Janae, like we'll say it for you. Like we will, whatever needs to be done, we will handle it. We're by your side. And even Serena made a post after and she's like, I know this is tea for everyone, like whatever, but for us, this is real life. And it's not like gossip hour. Like we are just like here riding for a friend. And that's all I'll say about it. Like it's,
honestly, Janae, sis, I hope you get all the brand deals. I hope you blow up. I hope you just focus on you. You have great friends by you. Great. Like, I think you just, I think it's just forward from now,
Did you see that she did a Truly loyalty? Like the Truly cans. They did like a loyalty can with her. Aww. It's such a cute little ad that I saw pop up immediately. I'm like, yes, Truly, like get her paid, get her up there, like only onwards and upwards for her.
And even with Kaylor, like she's had how many followers did she
hit? She hit 1 million.
She hit 1 million and she sent her something like, you're in your own head, like you're thinking about a lot of things and she's still there for her friends.
Still being an amazing friend to others.
We love you.
Yes, we love you, Janae. And so you see like all these brands too, where like sending her PR. She had flowers covering her table as she deserves, like all the things, all the good in this world. And then she like posted a story after a couple days and was like, hey guys, like a video just talking to her fans. And she's like, thank you guys so much for like all the love and support and for being here for me and for riding for me. But she was like, I'm at the point now where like I want to be in like next chapter. Like I'm okay. Like we don't need to drag this on. We can move forward from it. Like I know you guys have my back. And like she's basically like, it's probably overwhelming to see everything. And like you can't even open your phone at this point and not be reminded you can't escape it. So I think even for us too, like we don't look at this as like tea for her.
Oh, we don't plan on talking about Kenny ever again.
Yeah, no. And we really like, unless like something
comes
needs
out
to be addressed, we're going to drop. Like, I think all of us need to be like, let's give her respect and
move on
and move on and not drag this out and have a million videos. And like, I see people replaying all, and I know it's with the best intentions. Like they're like, oh, look at this clip where he was an asshole. Look at this clip. If you read between the lines, you can see the evidence here. Like, we don't need to be rehashed. She already knows everything that she needs to know.
Yep.
And we will close the chapter with her and like wish her well and onwards and upwards.
I can't wait to see the king you end up with.
I know. I cannot wait. And I will say too, even in all the shit that she's going through dealing with this breakup with Kenny, she's still maintaining so much grace. And even all of what was said did not even come from her.
She's better than me.
It was her community that came around her and said everything. And I mean,
I would have put his ass on blast. I would have like, he said X, Y, and Z.
She's kept it classy.
She did.
She even made a video saying like, please stop going after Kenny's family.
Which was very stand-up.
Yeah. She didn't need to do anything.
I feel like, I think about this with a lot of people, like, even with the Sierra thing, Huda thing, like, leave people's family out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think, and she said it too. She's like, they have nothing to do with Kenny's actions. Kenny's family has been nothing but sweet to me. She's like, please, like, let's leave them out of it. And she did even say, like, people showing up at their homes and stuff, like, we don't need to be doing that. And that's kind of crazy. Like, guys, do not be going to Kenny's family's homes. Like this, see, this is
Unhinged.
where things get crazy. Like people need to like touch grass. I mean, you're showing up at like a stranger's home that has nothing to do with the situation.
And like why? Are you on someone's payroll?
And like, how are you digging to find addresses? Like, how does this whole, like, this is so much effort. Like, why don't you go start a hobby? Like, why don't you go do something else? Like, I needed a little water break after all that.
A little thirsty?
Just a little thirsty, a little sad for our girly.
But wishing you the best. I have no worries. You're going to have such an amazing future. Yes. I'm so happy this baggage of a douche is out of your life.
Yep, totally. And you have like such an amazing support system. It's only up from here.
Huda says, come to the front for a second.
Are we doing that? Or are we, so we're going out of order?
I love you, but this just reminds me, since we're on Men We Can't Stand.
Yes.
Please. Okay, you know what? We'll talk about it later.
No, we could do it now.
No, let's get into Perfect Match.
Are you
then.
sure?
Yes.
Well, we have Beyond the Villa, Perfect Match, and then going into Huda and Louis.
I'll talk to you in a minute, sis.
She will put on hold. We love you, Huda girly.
Yes.
Okay. So now we are on Beyond the Villa, our next sort of business. Since we're already in this world, like, let's just talk about it. So there's a couple things. First of all, seeing Jana and Kenny with the foster dog situation, if a man is like that with a dog, red flag. Like, why is he so awkward? And he just like doesn't even want to hold. He's like, I don't want to like hold it. I don't want any, like, that to me speaks volumes. Like if a man like is like that with an animal, like I don't know.
Literally, like my boyfriend will leave and he'll give me a kiss. I'm like, why didn't you kiss our dog too? Give him a kiss.
Yes,
this is your son.
I love a man who kisses a dog. And if you do not let dogs in the bed, then
you're not sleeping in the bed.
Then you're on the couch,
exactly.
Not the dog. 100%.
I agree.
Like, I'm sorry, goodbye. That's my son. That's
and if you think I'm putting my dog away because you're coming over, you're not coming over.
That's unhinged.
Hell no.
That's
his house.
Exactly. It is the dog's home. You can wait outside. So yeah, even that just alone, seeing it, and like even with little things, like he was like always trying to put it on her, being like, oh, this was her idea, like this, that. Like she's trying to give you props and be like, he's fostering, like just take the bait even. Like he's just such a dirtbag. Anyways, I can't even watch the show knowing what we know. But
I'm gonna literally forward all his scenes.
Yeah, literally. I know. So, okay. I was sad also hearing about like Serena's anxiety. And Leah was like with battling her own stuff, but like even Serena saying how like she deals with these panic attacks right when she wakes up and stuff like that. Like this life came at her quick. Like she was a normal person, and then all of a sudden, like within a year, her whole life has changed. Like she probably can't like go to a store without all of this, and like everyone's scrutinizing everything, watching everything about her life. Like case in point, like Jana and Kenny go through a breakup, and then people are showing up at Kenny's family's homes. Like this is the life that she's in right now. So it's probably a lot. And I love how she talked about Cordell being that person for her who like can help her through it and is such a safe space for her, and like just knows how to be there for her and will like get up before her to anticipate it.
All right, says, but I need you to like, come on, bond with the cat just a little.
That's so funny. I was dying that she's afraid of his cat. Well, just cats so in general. The cat is really cute. What's his name? Like Milo or Milo or something. Oh, but I was just like, oh my goodness. But I love how she was like, this cat is Kenny's and it's gonna be like living with me.
Step at a time.
So I need to establish a relationship with the cat. But I was dying because like the cat just like jumped up onto like something and she's like, what? Because they're crazy. Like I had gotten a cat in my dorm room in college. Like we had snuck a kitten in and like whatever. I love her. And I was always a dog person, but like in a dorm, you can't have a dog, but you can hide a cat because they're quiet. You don't need to walk them. So that's what I did. Shout out Rampo College for never finding out. Actually, they did find us once. Sorry. Okay. Well,
all right. That went down a rabbit.
Forgot about that. Forgot that we got fined. But anyways, my cat used to crawl up the walls and stuff. And I never knew that, like, they're wild and crazy.
I love animals. Like, I would probably take in any hand. A horse?
A pig?
You're fitting right into my apartment.
Like,
I don't care.
Anything. Oh, my God. Mini horses are so cute. Little monkeys, like anything and everything.
I will take anything, but if I had to choose. Like, if I saw a cat on the street, I'd probably bring it home.
Yes.
But, yeah, cats are just, I can't do the litter boxes. I
know.
Can't do the cat piss. I don't know. I think cat piss and dog piss is so different.
Yeah.
Cats are vicious. I don't know. I'm just,
Yes.
I see her points, but I'm also
because we're dog people, but we're also animal lovers, period. So, like, our heart is with, like, every single animal. Like, it could be, like, any tiny little thing, and we're, like, obsessed. But, yeah, I get she needs some warming up to it, and, like, she's not exposed to the cat.
Honestly, I think a guy that has a cat, and we talked about icks, and I mentioned once that, like, a guy that has a cat is an ick to me.
Yes.
But, like, I take that back now because I think, like,
it's sweet.
It's sweet.
Yes.
Yes, it's very sweet.
Yes, it is.
But then I'm also like,
because it's just lower maintenance for him probably in his lifestyle. It works.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so now I see it in a different light, and I will not remember when that episode came out. Like, I stopped seeing a guy, and he was like, "I heard your episode," and he's like, "You stopped talking because I had a cat."
I'm really dead.
I'm like, no, it was a lot of other things, but the cat thing didn't help.
The cat could have been a dog.
Oh God, if you're listening now, I'm sorry.
No. I mean, I will take it. I'll save it because, like, if a guy has any animal, period, I'm like, you're sweet. So I'm going to just give us an across-the-board blanket statement because we can't say this about Kenny being like that with the dog and then, like, be like, Cordell, why do you have a cat?
Yes and no. If you have, like, bugs, like,
reptiles,
tarantulas,
that's weird.
I'm losing
that's
sleep.
Not an animal.
Yeah, that's true.
It's an insect.
Yeah, that's true.
Or I don't know what a tarantula. I don't know. I don't want to sound stupid.
It's a pet.
Let's move forward.
Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Move forward. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, so okay. And then we see this reminded me a lot, this episode with Leah dealing, and she's already kind of like her health issues, and she's already kind of like a hypochondriac as it is. So it's like really hard for her. And the waiting game is such a sad and scary thing, waiting on results. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And she said she's gotten like overwhelming amounts of messages of people like thanking her for like sharing how she felt in those vulnerable moments. But I knew you especially could relate.
Could I have a freaking spot on me? I'm like thinking I'm dying.
Amanda thinks she's dying at everything. Like she can't Google things. I can't tell her things that are a possibility. Like we'll read, like you read about what Justin Timberlake had Lyme disease, and you're like, can you Google for me how you get Lyme disease? Because I don't want to look because I'm scared. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're good in Florida. There's no ticks around. But
Yep.
Anyways, I know. And like, even if you just get like regular blood work done at your annual physical, like even just waiting for which your results are going to be fine. Like you're still sitting checking the app. Like,
girl, he got fixed and they did blood work and they gave me a copy of the paperwork. One thing
for
was
your dog?
one thing was like, hi. And I called them and I'm like, you didn't address the high number. I'm like, what is this? She's like, it's fine. He literally, I said, do I need to give him anything? How do I regulate this?
Yeah.
And they were like, you're good. I'm like, okay.
Yes. I knew that one would resonate with you personally. And like, I love how her girlies were around her. And even with Serena and her anxiety saying like, while Cordell goes and films his show, like, I'm going to need to lean on you guys more. Like just their friendship is so beautiful, but I really feel for Leah and I hope everything's fine. And I wrote down some of the things that Miguel was saying to her during that time. He was like, even when he was in his one-on-one interview, like talking about how it's affecting her, he was like, her weight is my weight. So like whatever she's carrying, like I'm on it too. And then he was talking to her. He's like, your happiness is my happiness and all of these things. And it was just such a
that's it. Make babies. I want little ones.
Wait for that. Like they are so perfect in every single way. And then when we ended the episode, just to move forward with, looks like Kaylor and Liv are on a better path now. And then Kaylor revealed that she's seeing a new guy named Torin, but she didn't realize that he's friends with Caleb. And then Caleb didn't know that she had a history. I mean, Torin didn't know that she had a history with Caleb as well. And now we know. We were shipping Aaron and Kaylor last episode, and we found out that Kaylor is with, now her boyfriend is that guy Torin. So like it's going to get a little messy because he's like in the friend group of the guy she was just seeing.
Man, I feel like there's so many people out there, and the fact that it's such a small circle
I'm like,
is crazy.
Also, Kaylor, like I thought we were gonna go wholesome Aaron type guy.
Yeah, I have no words. I just wish everyone. I'm at a point now where like people choose who they choose, and some people get them to a path to get them to their person.
Yeah,
or learning, or this is their person. Who knows? And
we haven't seen Torin yet, so we don't know to make assumptions. Like I've seen their cute little TikToks and whatever, but like we'll see it play out on the show. Maybe he is a good guy. We don't know. We haven't seen yet. She's just introducing the concept of there's a new guy. His name is Torin, and he was friends. He's like in the group with Caleb and the others. So now we'll see going forward. But you could see Liv was like, damn, Kaylor, like this is a messy situation.
I feel like because I'm a little older than them, and I don't know if you feel the same, but I have such this like protection where I want to be like, don't waste your time, been there, done that, fuck boys, all my 20s, and I just want you to like, you know, date with purpose, and you know, I know some people just want to have fun, but I feel like there's such love of girls and they're looking for their right person, and sometimes we got to stray away from the.
I think Kaylor said hot girl summer too many times, and that's what's maybe that's
she
what's happening.
She says that, but she doesn't mean it.
I know. You know when somebody means it, and you know when it's a defense mechanism. Mm-hmm. But it seems that this is her current boyfriend. So let's see what happens and how it plays out and how we feel about him after we see a few episodes. Now, let's get into Perfect Match because the new season has dropped. And as we have seen, we are not just in the Netflix universe. It has expanded. We have Siesta Key cast members. We have the Bachelor world in there, Love Island. I just want to say before, because I know you're frustrated because we already have a lot of spoilers out there with couples. I think this is a great season. I think it's messy. I think there's a lot of drama. I think there's a lot of components happening. And I was definitely like, oh shit, continuously. So, and I think the general consensus is that people like the season.
I just think they fucked up by not releasing it sooner.
Yes.
Now I'm just like, oh, I'm seeing freaking Ollie go on these dates, but I know he ends up with AD, so it's so stupid.
Yeah, so you're not invested in the storyline with Justine or whoever else.
But I do agree that it is good because it's getting a lot of reaction out of me. Like, I literally have, as you know, I had an episode where I turned off the TV because I was fucking frustrated with who matched. I was like, this is fucking stupid. I hate going
so
back.
Much going on. Yes. There was so much going on. It was saucy. It was savage. I mean, we had Rachel and Clayton, who obviously, if you are Bachelor Nation fans, Amanda's not happy about that.
You know
their like history, and I thought I was shocked watching Rachel enter and them genuinely not knowing that the other wasn't going to be like they did not know about the other person.
They messy.
And I watched, like Netflix was really messy with that because like sometimes like they kind of have an idea. Like Susie and Justin knew that they were both going to be on Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes.
So I kind of thought like there's no way that they don't have an idea. They had no idea. And I even saw Rachel double down on the Viall Files in her recent episode that just dropped. So I was like, wow, they kept it tight. They wanted that reaction on camera.
Oh, they got my reaction. I was so fucking pissed.
She
I turned it off and they
mad.
matched.
She just can't stand
because I hate to see like a woman that deserves the world continue to choose a loser. And that's how I felt. And it's one thing if Clayton changed, but I can tell he didn't. Like the way he was moving before she came in, I was just like, I can't stand this man continuously. I know, but I knew it. But then also like the way he. I just fucking hate it. And the way he was so quick to drop Juliet.
Yes.
And not saying, I mean, whatever, I didn't care for them together anyways. But I just feel like if I would have saw that as Rachel, I would have been like, that's, like, I don't know. Like, you're not even, like, matching with her and then kind of exploring this. But, like, you're so quick to drop her. And, like, I was just, it left a bad taste in my mouth. And I was so mad
of course, after we saw it play out, it was insane. But he led with, like, Rachel hadn't seen the previous stuff also that we did. It was almost weird. Like he asked Juliet to match, but right before he asked Juliet, didn't he ask somebody else? Was it Madison or somebody? He was like, we should probably match. And then she goes off and matches with like Cody or something. And then he's like to Juliet, like, it was just like, he was just saying, he had said it to like multiple
Sandy.
people.
He went on a date with Sandy and he was like, I'm interested in exploring this. And she was like, nah.
He did that with her as well. Yeah. But like literally up until that point, it was very strange. So she gets in and he has this like whole epiphany and he was like, it's like a do-over and this is my intuition, and like really convinces her because Rachel comes in on a date with Freddie and we're shipping it and we love it.
Shipped it.
And we don't care for Madison. So we were like, this is a great pivot for Freddie, and like they match each other and I think their vibes are great and I think they're both great people and they both deserve each other. So we were excited about this. And then I think what happened is Rachel had her conversation with Clayton. Freddie saw this happening. And then he was like, all right, well, then I'm sticking with Madison. Like, Rachel never even gave him a chance to, like, consider her because she had this whole thing happening with Clayton before his eyes. So he just, like, matched with Madison.
Madison was also scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I would have not.
Yeah.
Freddie. Love him.
Yeah.
Such a pure heart. So sweet. Madison, you a little cray sis.
Yeah. I just don't. Like, I'm really surprised that that's who like he hit it off with on the show.
For me, it's just I feel like she's so like. And don't get me wrong. I mean, our sis had her moments with her crash outs and like, you know, emotional. Yeah. I don't mind that, but I thought for Madison it was a little much. Yeah. A little much.
Yeah, and it just doesn't feel authentic. There's just something about it that's off-putting. And Rachel actually went on the Viall Files and was saying too that like Nick, the hosts Nick and Natalie were kind of saying like, you know, Freddie would have been like kind of open to like, he probably would have matched with you if you didn't have like this whole side thing going on with Clayton and also, and she was like, no, you don't get it. When I was in there, the way it felt with Madison was like, she's like, it felt like you couldn't cross it. Like yes. she had that impression. Yeah. She said her friends were mad at her like watching it, but she said that, and they were like, after that conversation with Clayton, you could have gone back to Freddie and like had like a conversation of exploring rather than like exploding about what had happened with Clayton. Like you never gave it another chance. And she's like, I just got this vibe with Madison that like this was them and it wasn't to be messed with.
And Rachel's so sweet, but I wish she was a little more like selfish.
She said that. Yes. She was like, she's like, I'm a little passive. And she said, I think Freddie is too. And that's why like, if he didn't like go out of his way to make it known for her, she didn't like really consider it. And then you have Clayton here and she's like, and he really made me feel like he even said to her, like, this is happening for a reason, like my intuition and this and that. And we never got to see this through. And she's thinking like years have passed. Like she's obviously seen things of him like making changes. He said he's been on this whole spiritual journey. Like she's picking up what he's putting down and he's selling, like he pushed for this. Like she even said she thought that conversation was just going to be like we're going to make it cool. Like we respect each other, wish each other well. And then like, he was just like, we should match. And she was just like, wow, like this is not how I expected this to go. And then he went and he did the exact same. literally to a T, the exact same thing.
Can we talk about the rating he fucking gave her for kissing? I was like, disgusting. You were gonna marry this chick one day and you don't even like how I was like,
you know what she said? She said about, it was such a weird thing that like, to me, it was more weird that he let that random kiss have so much weight and acted like that changed everything for him, that kissing challenge. She was like, do you understand? She was talking about this now because thank God this episode came out to like give perspective on like what everyone was thinking in the house. She's like, we have this kissing challenge. And like, I think that this has become a theme now in other shows because of Love Island. Like everyone's like trying to do the same thing, but it doesn't look like the same kind of vibe. She's like, it's so awkward when you're doing it. She's like, think about it. I just got to the house. I have to kiss everybody else's like boyfriends. I don't know what's going on. She goes, it's so hot out there. Everyone's sweaty and gross. I'm so awkward. She's like, it's also very disorienting. Like you don't really know, like you can't hear, you can't see, you're hot, you're nervous, you're uncomfortable. She's like, of course it was awkward. She gave him a 10. She's like, I knew that was him.
Yeah, they were able to touch each other.
She's like, I knew that was him.
Or even with the Ollie thing, like his beard was unmatchable to anyone else. You know that's him. Like it's just
so that's why like with Clayton too, she's like, he like the fact that like he wasn't even processing like he's just like a tool. Like obviously you've kissed this girl enough times to know you have chemistry and you guys can kiss. So like that was obviously, to me, that sounded like a cop out. And then he just kept saying, oh, my intuition told me this. Oh, this, oh, that. No, bro. You just won a challenge and you were like, I'm going to put myself on a date from the board. And then you quickly ended it. Like, stop blaming your fucking intuition.
He wished so bad he was able to pick someone for himself.
I was dying that he was like, I'm going to pick someone, you know, I'm going to put myself on a date. And he said that to Sandy. And I'm sitting there going, aren't boys up next? Like the math ain't mathin'. I knew it the whole time. I'm like, he's about to be in for the shock of his life. But like, he sent himself home essentially.
And thank you for matching Rachel with a freaking douchebag. I was so mad about that too. I can't stand Scott.
I know. I'm like, please, no, I really
Everything
can't.
out his mouth is like, shut up. And then he's so strategic. Like you're there just to freaking win. I was just like, shut. I couldn't stand him. And then poor Rachel, like they had no connection and she like was really like trying and he was forcing
she's like, maybe I should try something different than what I go for.
She needs someone that like loves her for her and how passive she is, but won't walk all over her.
Yes, somebody that's careful with her.
And loves, like I feel like her poor, like she's just so fragile and gentle. I just want to fucking snuff everyone for her. I just want to be like, Clayton, what'd you say? Pop. Scotty, get the fuck away from my girl.
So mad. She gets
so mad.
It's like we're watching the same show and she gets so mad at them and then I defend them. And this is how our dynamic is when I'm like, would you please let her be?
Like, I know. I'm like, I love her, but she's a weak bitch.
And I wouldn't say that she is. Like
I know. I feel like for me, I get so frustrated because I'm just like, I don't think you're such a beautiful soul and I just want to like kick you and make you.
I think she's a strong, brilliant woman. I think she's so well spoken. I think she's all the things. I think she has a forgiving heart, and I think that she sees the best in people. And I think that she genuinely thought that they have, and she's grown so much too. And they're at this point, and she's hearing what he's saying. But the difference is he doesn't mean what he's saying. He does not mean what he's saying. And she's sitting there and literally, thank God, it was within 24 hours. And then he got sent home. I was dying at how they cut to his face when they showed the men on the board. And he's like, oh, well. And then she even said on the Vile Files that he made it seem like to her, like he used this as an opportunity to be like, I want you to stay. Like, I wanted to put you on a date because like you deserve this and this and that. She's like, and then I heard that he was saying he wanted to put himself on a date and he was just like playing this card. Like, I want the best for you. Like, bro, you had no choice. You had no choice.
I don't want to change her, but girl, let's be friends.
I certainly want to be her friend. I love my girl Rachel. And
you'll be like the little like angel on her shoulder. Yes. And I'll be the little devil. Like tell him to go fuck himself.
We're together. We make one perfect friend.
Exactly.
We need to talk about another guy we hate on this show. Well, I'm really not fond of Daniel.
There's a few I don't like.
I'm getting really mad at Daniel. Like, why are all these perfect queens and these losers?
This is my thing with Daniel. It's like poor freaking Lucy. He's like kicking her like a dog and then apologizing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. He's like, I'm pissed you did this and this. And then he's like, oh, let me, I take it home. You can't keep making the same mistake.
And then just apologize and it's fine.
And she keeps having breakdowns. And another one, Lucy says, let's be friends because I want to be like, no. After this first time, who was it that said I Louis? I fucking hate Louis. He's like, first time, shame on me. Second time, no, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, I'm just like, that's how I feel. I'm just like, okay, first time, whatever. Second time, if there's anything after third, I'm like, I'm tapped out. Like, what is going on now? Now I'm just being stupid.
Yeah, but it's also like, given their circumstances, like, yes, what are you supposed to do? Like, this is who you're mashed up with. However, there is a way to still stand your ground in that situation. She's like, just like, it's okay. Oh, I know you care about me. Oh, that, like, it's like they're acting like everything's perfect after, and not like her trying to set her boundary with him, like being like, well, I understand you're apologizing and you're reflecting and you feel bad, but also like, this is how I can't have this be something that's a recurring theme. Like, she also needs to stand up for herself in those moments. Like, I feel like she was so forgiving and then everything's fine. And he did it the first time from the kissing. What was the first one? I forget. One of them was like the shower. They were fighting the shower because of the kissing, right? And then there was a second time.
It was when she was like laughing, talking.
Oh, she was laughing too loud.
Yeah, she was laughing too loud. Like, she was enjoying it. He thought it was disrespectful.
He said that she embarrassed him.
Yeah.
And he said for the second time she embarrassed him.
And has a break. And I was just like, no. No.
Even Rachel said that like it was way longer than like the way that it was, because they only show us a few seconds. Like, he's a dick.
He was gaslighting her. Like I'm not doing it.
Completely gaslighting her. Mm-hmm. I hate when a man, I hate more than a fucking man he comes out of the shower and he goes, why are you crying? I will smack you. Like, you're going to look at her and say, why are you crying, when you're the cause of her crying? I was so angry and then he apologizes and then he does it again. And such harsh words, saying, you embarrass me, because why? Because she was laughing. And like, we saw this scene play out. Like, she was just like, they were just relating because things were so weird and uncanny. Like, oh my God, this, that. Like, they had things in common. What's the big deal?
I wish I could be like friends with these people. And then when they're going through these things, I'm like, tap me in. Let me get into your body. And I'm going to fucking tell them like it is.
But it's also so easy because we're getting the full picture of all the scenes, everything going on. Like, we're not living it. It's a different environment when you're in it, and like, you're seeing different sides. And
I feel like it also comes with age too. Like, I'm at a place where like, you're not going to raise your voice at me.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk to me some type of way in front of people. Like, we fix things in private. And like, I feel like just the way he was talking, I was just like, oh no, this is not.
Yes, he's very reactive.
Very, and it's quite embarrassing.
Like, if I was her, it's mental abuse, emotional abuse, very much so. And the fact that he's done it so close together, and then like makes her be like, no, you know how much I do it because I care, right? You know I do. It's a classic manipulation. I care so much, that's why. Shut the fuck up. Like, he really, really, really bothered me, because those are the scary ones, because it's like, oh, you can fly under the radar and be like, he's great. But
I liked him
that's
at
abuse.
First. Mm-hmm.
It's abuse. And it really, really rubbed me the wrong way.
Speaking of another doucher.
Yes. We love Sandy. Let's just say that.
Oh, you knew who I was talking about.
Hundo. I knew where we were going, honey.
I love Sandy because Sandy takes no shit. She's honest, open. Yeah. I don't know what she sees in Louis. I mean, I guess if Louis doesn't open his mouth, he's fine. But everything out of his mouth is fucking disgusting. Like, he hates when people talk about his age, and every time I can tell you're young because you say stupid shit.
Yeah, yes.
And the way he
doesn't
talks
carry
to Sandy
himself. Ooh, he doesn't carry himself like he's older.
Like he's a man. Yeah, it's like like you're playing these games. You're a fuck boy. You're out here like.
When Alex came in, we saw all we needed to see.
Yes.
Oh my
God.
God.
Don't get me started. Alex is. To each their own. I don't care if you want to have an open relationship. I don't care if you want to have threesomes with your man, but like, don't use that to try and fucking make a man choose you.
That's what
so
she's doing.
Me.
It was her card.
Disgusting.
She is trying to make
and everyone
threesomes.
knew that. She didn't even have to say, we saw you.
All right, we already knew. She's trying to make threesomes her brand so heavy from Temptation Island. Like,
but we know.
And I thought like, oh, like maybe you're going to see that and be like, wow, like, this is how I made my mark. Like, let me show people a different side of me. No, you double down. So, you triple down, let me say. Sis, I don't know about her.
And I don't sex shame. Like, that's your life, whatever.
Oh,
but
I might.
I'll see, no, I don't care. People, I don't care what you do, who you do, how many you do, whatever. But it's just so
It's just hard for me to categorize her any different way than like this is like her brand.
Like I couldn't trust that chick around my man. Like
no,
not
exactly.
at all. Like
that's what I mean by
thing.
that.
Like yeah, it's just
that's what I mean by that. Like she just doesn't seem like a genuine girly, and I don't think that. I thought it was very strange that she's saying she's a relationship girly and she's a lover girl. I'm like, where is this just a line that you're spitting out? Like, I don't know. To me, it seemed very strange, but the fact that she weaponized that, and then not only that, it's like, it's not even about that. She did her job, right? She's trying to get on the show. But the way that Louis took it and ran to Sandy and was like, could you share? Could we be in a throuple? Why don't we do it how do you even want a man after that?
I love Sandy, but when that conversation happened, and I knew she had no choice to kind of like kiss his ass a little bit because he's the one that was making the choice. Like he had to choose between her or Alex. Yeah. But right after that, I would have been done. Yes. I would have saved it so I can stay, but then your ass would have been canned.
Couple up and then move the fuck on quick.
Because
with the quickness.
My daddy ain't gonna like you for that.
She should have put herself on a date, even if it were with JR.
Yeah. Imagine your family seeing that. That's a man he literally asked to, like, what?
No, that is crazy work right there. It really, like, Alex did her job. She really resonated with him. And
she's great for reality TV.
Oh, my God, I know, but I just can't. Oh, my God. I'm like, is that really how you want to be known, girl?
Girl, honestly,
I hope she doesn't grow up and, like,
thank God for women like her.
That she's been exploited like this in her youth. How old is she? Like,
she has to be like 24, 22.
I hope she's young.
She's for sure young. She's very young.
I hope so.
Oh gosh, I hope. Don't scare me.
Hold on.
Okay, since we're on the topic, I'm a big believer. You know how like some women are like, my man
Girl,
can't.
She's 20. Oh, no, that's the other Alex. Well, she's 26.
Okay.
That's still
I was still 20. I was still dumb at 26.
Not like that.
Well, no, yeah, different side.
She's 26.
Okay. I know it's a little off topic, but because we're talking about it, you know how some women are like, you know, my husband or my fiance can't go to a strip club for his bachelor party and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. I welcome it. If my man cheats on me during his bachelor party, you're not my person. Yeah. Not saying like temptation is a good thing, but it's also like I know who I'm with and that would never fucking happen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's
you're
how
not
I
even
feel about
flinch.
Alex.
Like you're gonna laugh if somebody said that he did something because you're like, I'm so sure that my man wouldn't. That I'm fine. I'm sleeping fine. I'm ordering takeout and I'm on the couch. Send me pics, honey. Like you're good.
Alex, my man wouldn't even look at you.
Safety, like totally. But that whole situation is something else. And like now we're seeing all the singles are going to come in. So obviously Alex is going to be back. Let's talk about. Maybe, or is there anything else here that we need to get to really? Well, JR came in. You could tell Sandy was like kind of on the fence about that. And apparently that storyline isn't done.
Oh, and Louis was insecure about
that. That relived. Yep. And I mean, I just don't have any words for Louis at this point.
I do have words for my girl, Huda. Please watch this season. This is the man that you can have any man you want. You are fucking up here. Yeah. I can't believe you're letting this man freaking get clout off you. Like, it's just,
yes, we'll get into that really soon. I just want to wrap up with AD and Ollie. Mm-hmm. Can we just take a moment to give AD her flowers? Body tea, face card doesn't decline, skin glowing, stand-up woman, wholesome and fucking gorgeous. She is perfection. And her and Ollie, just like seeing them walk in and seeing each other, feeling that pull. They say like when you're soulmates with somebody or you're meant to be with them, like you recognize each other. Like even if you don't realize it, you have that pull. And you could see, like even Ollie said he felt like tunnel vision on her. And that like upside down kiss, I was like, OMG. Like they were like magnets from the minute that she walked in, and I'm like so excited to see their like obviously they've been
like
tested.
You're so nice because I think Ollie's right now where we're at. He's acting
we
a little...
left at a bad place, but they also had just met. But like if you look at those first episodes, like you could tell how they genuinely like felt that pull towards each other, and I think the world of her.
I wish I could give a genuine reaction, but I know they end up together.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to like everything happening right now. I'm like, I love AD, but I'm so mad at Ollie right now. But I'm like, they find each other again, so I don't even care to even talk about it. You know? So I can't even be mad because I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna get his shit together and cut it out and find her again. But now I'm just like, I don't like how he's moving, but I'm like, you know, they end up together, so I'm happy for them.
Yeah. So we saw him like kind of feeling some type of way with Alex. he didn't really explore it much, but like his eye was on her. And then
Justine.
now with Justine, like obviously they were pulled away. Like they didn't have a choice. But, you know, I also didn't like how Justine almost felt like how, you know, how Alex was like trying to like weaponize the threesome to be like, pick me. Like, I felt like some of the things that Justine was saying, like, I don't need all that. Like, I just want to travel. Like, I don't need to lock anybody down. Like, and I just want boys. Like, I don't know. Like, it just felt to me like she was just spitting out all these things that a man wants to hear.
Between Scott, Justine, who's the other one that Scott knows? Ray? Who was on his season of Love Island?
I'm not sure who was on his season, but doesn't he know Eddie? Because, Freddie, because isn't he like UK? He would be Love Island UK. He
was talking about having an ally with someone like that. I think it was Ray. I want to say it was Ray.
I don't know. Well, Justine and Ray know each other because they were both on Love Island US.
Okay, so Justine, Ray, and Scott, I feel like they're in it to win, not find love. I peeped that with all three of them. They're very strategic. She's strategic.
Yes.
So it's not, for me, I'm just like tapped out on all three of them.
Yeah, just to validate you in Rachel's interview, because I just watched this fresh, so I have all the input now. But she said, because she's from Bachelor World and she's not been exposed to these other shows, she said this is the first time she could tell and feel like people were working. And trying to like be like, she said all the Love Island people came in and it felt like they were here to find a bed. And she said, and on my shows, like, I feel like we were like really like genuinely like trying to like yes, okay, it's a show, but like we want to find love.
Yeah.
And she's like, I felt such a difference in how this played out, she said. And so like, obviously they are a bit more calculated. I mean, Scott, like I couldn't take him seriously.
Out of all the couples so far, I would say obviously AD and Ollie, like genuinely looking for love, will find love. Madison and Freddie, you know, even though I don't care for them together.
Rooting for Freddie.
I could tell. I love Freddie.
Yeah.
I could tell that they're trying to find love. So that's okay too. But everyone else, I feel like I don't. Like Sandy, love her, but I'm sorry. We know Louis is not your guy.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's there for love.
Yes.
That's for sure. So I feel like no one else really.
Yeah. And Juliet drove me nuts. I'm kind of glad she's gone. She was so dramatic.
Oh, she'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
Probably with Clayton.
Yes. We left off on a cliffhanger. All the singles are coming in. Oh, Clayton's going to be back.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm so sick of all of them.
I wish I could like pick up. Can we vote them off?
But I will say we never got to like relax. Like there was so much tea. And I like how they brought back like to like people that had the big histories with each other, like Sandy and JR, like that's obviously going to stir shit. Rachel and Clayton, that did like and those are like things that were unexpected to like surprises to all of them as well. So like you see it play out in their genuine reactions. So I think they did a really good job and it stayed messy. Even like the compatibility challenges being like, oh, we're going to side eye you guys because like, are you that compatible? Or even when they had Sandy and Clayton go on a date together, like they're stirring the pot continuously. Then they separate Freddie and Madison and AD and Ollie. And then now all the singles are coming. We are not taking a breath.
See, my thing too is like they're like, oh, whoever doesn't go on a date is going to be sent or like going to leave. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but you'll be back. I know you're going to be back.
Yeah, we know.
Because
Yes. That's the other thing. Like we didn't actually think anyone was going home.
Yeah.
But I think there was so much like we never like got any like calm to just let them build their relationships yet. Like we should have seen just a little bit more like lovey stuff so then they could test it. Like it's just too much like test after test and thing that it's like, is the dust going to settle? Like, can we have cutesy for a minute? But I guess we will see.
I also want to see what's going on with the Hannah Burns stuff. Like, I hope we at least see her in the next few episodes.
So, yeah, Hannah Burns apparently was on the show. She's very disappointed because she feels like she was cut out of a lot of, like, the storyline and that she I don't know what show she's from.
Honestly, me neither.
She's now pregnant and engaged, and we don't know to who because production hasn't let her announce. I think that there's a guy named Louis Crow that is rumored to be the guy that she's with, but I don't think he was ever on a show. But like, for example, AD and Ollie were able to share.
She's from The Mole.
Okay. So AD and Ollie were able to share that they're like engaged and are pregnant. And she's like, how come they can and I can't? Apparently her guy's not from the show, but they had told the stars of the show that they are allowed to share, but like certain people aren't. So she's like feeling a double standard. Now with Louis, we know he's with Huda. We can get into this whole topic. And we may have been thinking maybe he'll end up with Sandy. Maybe he'll go revisit Alex. Like, it kind of is a spoiler. And Rachel said, like, oh, I think he's a great guy. And she really loves Sandy. And she's like, and I just feel, though, that, like, him going public while the show is airing is selfish for, of him to do. He could have waited 2 weeks. He and Sandy had a great connection. You could have let it play out before you went public with who you're seeing now.
I agree.
And I totally agree.
Yeah, I think that also shows his, like, clout chasing mentality. It's like, you're literally, I guess not fresh. What was this, filmed a year ago?
Yeah, it was filmed a year ago. Netflix needs to get it together. If Love Island can produce 60 episodes live, then you guys don't need to wait a year for 10 episodes.
Yeah, you guys are kind of lame right now.
Let's do real-time shit. Or at least, like, a couple months, not a year. Because that's even hard for them. They can't move on. They can't share their stories. Like, even the Love is Blind people, like, people who end up together have to hide. Like, it's just too much. Temptation Island, same thing.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Get it together. Let's move quicker. Okay. So now we know that Louis and Huda are together.
Lord, help me. Help her.
We love our girl Huda. And honestly, if she's living her life, living her best life, enjoying having fun, girl, more power to you. We just don't want to see somebody hurt you. And that's the only thing that, like, our reservation is, because we would never pick this man for her. Like, we want her to have someone that matches exactly what she deserves. And it's hard to see. And then we do get some insight from Miguel and Leah that played a role in why they feel a type of way with him.
I think about Huda mostly because I feel like, like, before she was on Love Island, of course, maybe she thought Louis from Too Hot to Handle was, like, the thing, a crush, whatever. But I feel like he's just...
He's not genuine, and he doesn't want what you want.
And I don't like to say people don't change. I just know he's a project, and I feel like she has so much going for her right now. You don't need this headache. You don't need it.
Yeah. You know what it is? She has to look out for people who are going to want to take advantage of her.
Mm-hmm. And he's one of them.
We're going to support her regardless. We will cheer her on. If she's happy, we're happy. But at the same time, like, we just, we are cautious with who her current partner is. I was really hoping that this is just somebody she was just, like, having a little fun with, but, like, going on a red carpet with him is, like, a big statement. And then him saying in a video that he's not single, I thought was interesting.
And I heard Leah reached out to her.
She did.
So I think that, the fact that they don't know you and they're reaching out, just telling you their side of, like, what
and,
they
like,
think,
that's somebody they're close with.
Telling.
Yeah.
Because they're very, like, you see PPG, they're very genuine, they don't really care for drama being in it. So they voiced what they said. They don't have any hate towards her or anything. It was just more of, like, a thing with him. Yeah. So I would see that as, like, you know what, maybe these people are looking out for me. Maybe I need to take a step back. I'm not saying don't date the guy. I'm saying, like, maybe just leave him home for, like,
No, you don't have to be so public until you're sure.
Exactly.
Like, there's a way to go about it where maybe he genuinely is, like, gonna get his shit together because he actually likes this girl, which, his intentions for going for her in the first place, like, right when she's, like, the most trending thing, like, yeah, you're gonna side eye it a little bit, but take your time to vet if he's well-intentioned.
Even him and his friends, like Louis and his friends, talking about Leah, like, I could never be with a man that's such a fucking gossiper that has shit to say about a woman, like another woman. Like, come on.
Let me read. So what we knew was, like, Miguel had unfollowed, and, like, Leah and others have unfollowed Louis, but we didn't know why. And there's obviously and they're like, oh, they don't like Huda, so that's why. Like, obviously that we never thought that was true. But here is Miguel's statement. He said, if you know me, you know I'm someone who's very private. If I have a problem, I deal with it personally. However, the more I dive into this world, the more I see some people have different takes on that, and perspectives can get corrupted. People I called my friends, feeling as though they have the right to talk on my relationship so negatively in such a public manner with no regard for how this might affect my girl's mental, making assumptions without first understanding reasons behind certain actions, and using that to let people drag her name and drag my relationship is disgusting. I'm beyond disappointed. I'm beyond upset. And I honestly want no part of any of it. It feels ridiculous. I'm even writing this message. Oh, it feels ridiculous. I'm even writing this message, but this is the world. Sorry, he made a tip. But this is the world I'm in, and everyone seems to need an explanation, so here it is. The people you thought I was close to, please remove that idea from your mind because it's clear to me now we're walking two different paths. And to shed light on a certain topic, Leah and the girls didn't unfollow Louis because he was dating Huda. They did it because as women, the reasoning behind why he was dating her didn't sit right with them. Whether or not they are truly falling for each other at this point, I couldn't care less. I wish them nothing but peace, but my road is my own, and I would prefer if my name and my girl's name no longer crossed into their world.
He's such a man.
Such a
And that
man.
also says to me, Leah must be going through it. The fact that he had to say something, it's like, fuck off. My girl is not doing good.
Yes.
Drop it. We don't want to be in the drama.
Yes.
And I can even tell, like, with Beyond the Villa, it's they're not trying to be messy. They're not trying to cause drama for TV. All. They're trying to be peaceful. And I like to see it. At first I was like boring, but now I'm like, I love that for them.
Yes, I totally agree. I think that they were genuinely looking out. We love Leah. We love Huda. I think that they were, side-eyeing Louis. And then Louis was also dragging her name through the mud, speaking ill on Miguel and Leah's. It's just, they're at a point where Leah and Miguel are on, like he said, they're on totally different paths of life. Like Louis is young, dumb, wanting clout, wanting this, wanting that. Miguel and Leah are like genuinely in love, building their relationship, gonna have a family. And like, you don't need these like low vibrational like people around you at this point. Like they've outgrown each other and there's nothing wrong with that. And he's like, I wish you well, but like also don't write my story and say that we were like hating on our friend because of a girl that he's dating and we don't like her. Like that's actually the opposite. We were looking out for her, but also just like looking at him, his mindset, his lifestyle and saying, you know what, we no longer match. We're not, we don't kind of agree with your life and that's okay. Like you can cordially separate.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Alex. Do what you want, bitch. I ain't gonna be your friend.
Yeah. Especially if he's like dragging their relationship and Leah's name through the mud. Goodbye.
And I feel like maybe Huda's like not. She has so much going on. You know, I want to know what she's doing with the casting. You saw she had like she was in a trailer.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited for her. The Huda beauty stuff that's come out.
Yes, maybe good for her.
I know, and she's a beautiful voice. Like
she can sing.
She has so much ahead for her. So we just want her to like protect her energy and her space.
I love that she's not. I haven't seen her doing much except for like brand deals, all those, and I love that she's not feeding into any of the bullshit.
She's not like being this like influencer, like loving this attention. It's just like a little like, hey, like look at this collab I have, and then like disappears.
Andy Cohen, my boy, you better do your homework because if you go into that fucking, I'm telling you right now, I personally hope Huda doesn't go. She doesn't need to give them. There is no reunion without her.
Yeah.
And I also want to say, like everyone else that was part of Love Island, like tell your family to shut the fuck up because slut shaming someone is not cute.
Yeah.
Like I'm not blaming. I'm not gonna. I mean, you guys know if you know, but I don't want to like. It's not their fault how their family is reacting.
Right.
But it puts a bad light on you, and it's like, why? I would like be like, I'm sorry, my family member said that.
Yes.
It's like so fucked up, but instead they hush, and I don't think it's cute.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Do you think we should save Bachelor in Paradise for next week? Should we do a little quickie?
I mean, we can talk about a few things going on. I don't like Dane. Don't like Brian.
Dale.
I'm sorry, Dale. I said Dane. I'm thinking
that's fourth wing. So Bachelor in Paradise, Dale and Kat, Alicia comes in. Alicia, I think.
I think it's Alicia. I think you're right.
I think they're saying it wrong and her name is Alicia.
Oh.
Some people are saying it right and some people are saying it wrong.
I'm going to call her Alicia.
Whatever it is.
But I just, Dale is a man that I hope never finds anyone.
Literally.
He's just such a piece of shit. Like, I don't like the way he talks to Kat. I feel so bad for her. Like, I can tell he's so triggering to her.
He's manipulating her to her face and then acting totally different. Like, if he was just real about how he felt and how he's open or this or that, then it wouldn't be like a shock or whatever.
And I don't know what Alicia sees in him. I don't know what Kat sees in him. But I think Alicia should have picked him for the date because that's who she was feeling. And I feel bad. And I know she didn't. And at first I was like, kudos, that's very like girl code of her. Awesome. But you're there to find love. I think Kat needs to move on because he's a douchebag anyways. And I think Alicia needs to see that he's a douchebag so she can move on too. And he was so disappointed when she didn't pick him. And I was like, good.
There is something about men. Well, there's a lot of things about men. But there's this thing that I've seen this common theme especially in these shows where it's like this shiny toy syndrome, and you like write the story before it even happens. So he's like with Kat and it's becoming stable, and that to him is like boring. And then this new girl comes in and he's like, she has all the things I want. You don't even know her. You had one conversation, one half dance while you had feathers on your head. And you're like, she has all these things that I look for in a wife and a mother and this and that. And she's A, B, and C. You're creating this whole story in your head. The same thing with Jeremy and Bailey. You're now sitting here being like, oh, Susie. You had you spent what, 2 hours with Susie. And then you're sitting up writing this whole thing like the grass is greener. And I think Susie is a great woman. I'm not saying that whatsoever because I am team Susie, but I'm just saying these men don't even know these women. And they're just like writing these stories to put down and build with the person in front of them. And I see that a lot. Like even when like you see this stupid shit coming out with the CEO, right? Mm-hmm. You have this beautiful wife at home and you see this person and you don't even really know anything about them, but it's like new and exciting. And it's like you romanticize something that isn't even there yet. But when the dust settles and it's calm and it's stable and it's boring, then what? You're going to have the same thing. They just refuse to face the person in front of them and get through with them. And they're just like, oh, look at this. And then they write this whole story. They romanticize it. They blow it up into this big thing. And it's like, you haven't seen Alicia for a day. You were with Susie for a couple hours and you're having these sleepless nights of regret. Get out of here.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of reality TV shows have amazing women. Amazing. And for every, I would say,
the men don't match.
10 amazing women, one good man.
Yes.
One good man.
What is going on?
Every show, every single show.
That's life too.
And honestly, I could never be on a dating show because the one time you turn your head and you're exploring, I'm tapped the fuck out. Yeah. If you were my person, I feel like you would ride for me for the whole time. Like I can't do the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like there's so many good women on Bachelor in Paradise, and there's like no, like a lot of the men, like you said, they're quick to turn their head, and I'm like, go ahead, turn your head, go that way.
Fun. Go ahead, walk outside and leave. All right, so we'll be back next week with all the show recaps, all the new things to discuss, and we are always rooting for our girlies over here.
Please continue to tag Huda in all our reels so she can come on the pod. Yes. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast. Bye, guys.